So we're playing Bobby's World. This is our second attempt. Played through the entire game. I played through the entire game, and it didn't didn't record. So we've actually seen everything, but I'm just gonna pretend like I haven't seen it and recycle all the jokes I made. That's not actually what I'm gonna do. But Dan hasn't played it, and so Dan's playing now, and so he'll get to experience the controls. He saw me play, but I feel like he didn't really get to understand the jank of the controls.
And I can't wait to get that experience.
Yeah, so it's a short game. Hopefully, just play through it all. It's an unreleased game on the Super Nintendo and never got released, never got finished. It's based off of a 90s cartoon. Neither of us have seen the cartoon.
Okay, so this is pretty janky.
Yeah, it's
Oh. Well, I got him, so we're dead.
It's got this weird jump where you kind of like lunge forward. You move like really slowly, and then you just like zoom forward when you jump. You turn invisible when you get hit, which is great. I love it.
I think I'm being a little too careless here.
Yeah, you throw these like weird balls, and what do you think of the arc on those balls, Dan? Because I was talking about that before.
I don't think Bobby's gonna be winning any NBA games.
So yeah, man,
No.
that's it. Already dead. It actually gets easier once you get more health pickups. But man, just watching this first level, I did not realize it when I played it. Oh god, there's fucking holes everywhere. This is disgusting.
Is that trypophobia?
Yeah. That's it. Like that's how the game starts. Just as like fuck you.
This is the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like the person, the publisher just played this game and like they just started this level. They're like, no, we're not releasing this. That's it. Can it? End the project.
Ow.
Yeah, here. Do you like this tunnel? This is great. You just I like that guys just you hit them and they just go up. Like
I don't know if I can. Okay, so I guess I can make those jumps. It's just it doesn't look like you can.
yeah, see, it's like because I remember I was stressing out over that and you want to like
Bobby,
run
go.
for it, but you just can't. Like Bobby decides when he runs, like because he can run.
I've just been bunny hopping on Soul all the time.
Yeah, that's the speedrun strat. So we've played it through once, so we're pros now. Oh, nice! I
Clutch.
actually didn't know you could deflect stuff with the shield.
Is this like the only level you can use the shield?
Yeah, there's a different thing every level. So here, just like this fucking disgusting level.
And I died again.
Yeah, I think Dan's about to encounter the first health pickup. Which, yeah, that heart there, it's like, it expands your maximum health, but actually every time you die, it reappears. So you can just die, and then you just keep dying, and you get more health every time, and that's it. I was doing that before. Your maximum hearts cap out at 6, but like, there's no reason you can you can't just like keep, die 3 times and get a heart each time. Like that end of that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, good
So
boss.
here's the boss. Man, this is okay. We played through this game, but like, I still think this boss is hilarious.
I think he's gruesome. You can clearly see he's digesting something or someone.
It's just a fucking giant sprite that slides around the screen.
He's
And
also
this-
got a pretty visible blind spot.
Yeah, this is how,
For us,
that's how you
anyway.
beat it. You just stand behind it and shoot it. It lacks the ability to turn around. I haven't figured that one out yet. Gotta.
I still don't know who any of these characters are.
These are the characters in Bobby's world. The ones you know and love. It's guy with rat tail.
Someone who watched the show is gonna hate us for this.
That cartoon Bobby's world that we all love.
No, we didn't clean our bed. We just went to the moon.
Yes. And I pointed this out before, but notice you see in these cutscenes that Bobby's mom is realistically proportioned, but Bobby is not, and you see his brother later, and he's got realistic proportions. So like, Bobby's the only person in this universe with a huge head and like freakishly thin arms. So I think it's just something wrong with Bobby. Here's the gimmick for this level: is pressing X to grab things.
And this time we got pillows.
Yeah, and
Sneezing pillows.
and the music is sweet. I
Also,
love this track.
there we go.
Yeah,
It's so slidey. It's like ice physics. I don't trust that guy.
Oh, there you guys.
I don't get out. Those are some clutch blocks. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna make this.
Yeah, see, it's like, how do I drop down? Who knows?
I thought for sure he was gonna get me on one of his jumps.
You gotta like press all the buttons, and then it's like, I guess Bobby just drops down kind of whenever he feels like it. We might have already mentioned this, but what do you think of that walk speed?
It's very quaint.
Just strolling along.
Well, we made it.
And playing this for the second time, like this game is like garish. Like there is no level that is not like just a vomit of like clashing colors.
Go away.
Oh, nice shield use there.
Yes.
Good mechanic.
Webley's the real MVP.
Oh, see, I didn't notice this when I was playing, but see in this level too, you can see where the background starts. Like the ground that you're on scrolls at one speed, and there's like ground in the background. It scrolls at a different speed, and it's like they were trying to do parallax scrolling, but like just gave up halfway through, and it's like, okay, there's 2 backgrounds. That's it. So yeah, figure out that perspective. Here we go, oh, we've already actually been to a scrolling level. I probably should have mentioned that. Yeah, scrolling levels, they exist, and scrolling shooter levels.
And I actually feel pretty naked without Webley Shield.
Something about the way that these control it. This game just feels like it's just made by like some guy. Like yeah, I made a game. This is my game.
I think that enemy just downed himself.
Oh yeah,
So,
there you go.
as did that guy.
Just ran into the thing and decided that was it for him.
Taking down all these dudes. Yeah,
except the cloud guy. He's invincible.
He does not care.
Oh yes. Just like a hand with like a booger on it. You get it, and Bobby's like, yes!
I don't know what that second password dude is.
Oh, I don't remember seeing that. Who's the last guy? Too? Bobby's mom. Oh, it's Bobby's mom.
Yeah. So who's the first one then? Because
Bobby's like sister. Bobby's punk rock sister.
Yeah, I guess that's her.
Bobby, said Bobby's mom. Stop fucking that pillow. You like the speed that these cutscenes go at. You just. Here's an underwater level. It's exactly like all the other levels.
And I'm pretty sure this tiny thing over here actually hurt
yeah,
me.
things just hurt you. Like I was playing this earlier, and I guess you just didn't understand it till you played it. But yeah, it just immediately starts you off. It's like, yeah, this bit of terrain. Yeah, that hurts you.
Alright. I'm not gonna get used to that.
Yeah, so you gotta be like walking along. Like what? That's like a. It's like a innocuous blade of grass. It's like.
Bobby's got allergies. Okay?
Some design meeting, they were like, no, these things hurt you, and then like the artist was like, no, I just was like building a foreground. They're like, no, that's a spike. See, here they trick you, because it's like, you want to go up and get those things, but that seaweed also hurts you. It fucking eats you.
Pretty sure these hurt you too. Yep.
Yeah, there's those things on the ground. Probably didn't even see them. This is just a level where everything hurts you. I'm really excited to see you struggle through this part, Dan.
Sounds like a challenge.
Bobby's enormous head just prevents him from getting through these gaps. It's like, hey, you want those lollipops? Joke's on you, there's a spike on the ceiling.
Well, I don't want those lollipops, I want these lollipops. At least they give you a lot of cookies.
Yeah, I guess they give you health, so it's like, you know, they knew that you would just be like running into stuff and being like, oh yeah, that hurts me. Okay, here's where it starts getting really hard. You're gonna just do this. I'm like, I'm gonna appear quite the fool. Here's
Go, man, go. No,
here's this
okay.
part. This is what they call level design, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, just dodge these things. I would like to go on record and say that when I played it, I just dodged all of these. I didn't get hit once.
On, like, your 4th try.
Here we go. Yeah.
Slow and steady, and never mind. It didn't happen.
Bobby has got, like, his head's too big. Can't get through those massive gaps.
At least Webley's got my back. And
Yeah, and you've got unlimited lives because they put a extra life there. Oh,
yeah.
oh yes. Should have thought about that one, using the shield. So it tells you to use the shield. Do they give you the shield in this level, like specifically?
They don't mention it, but
Oh yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Because this level's like, yeah, you can do a boomerang. It's like it never says anything about a shield. And there are levels where you don't have a shield, aren't there?
I don't know. I mean, I had the shield for the past few levels.
Oh, the shield's A. Never mind. Yeah, so yeah, I guess you do have it all the time.
Yeah, see, with me it was the opposite. Like, I kept pressing A, thinking I'd do the boomerang.
Yeah, the boomerang, by the way, is useless. Like, just try and hit something with that. Okay, try and like hit like a moving target. Yeah, okay, whatever. So here we go. This is all the other levels were underwater, but like this one's like, yeah, now you're actually underwater. You need a submarine now.
A submarine that's designed mainly to fit Bobby's head.
Yeah, Bobby stopped being able to walk on the bottom of the ocean, and so you gotta hit those guys, and they stop the bubbles from flowing, and that's like a puzzle. That's again, that's level design.
Just moseying on through.
Yeah, it's taking this pretty speedy. Like I took a lot longer. Here's the
Oh my
second
God.
boss.
I'm still not prepared for this.
This is
guy.
the best boss yet. He's like the first boss, except no, he's just like the first boss. So you can use the same strategy on him as
But he shoots backwards, and he can get you a few times. Like, I don't even know if I'll make this.
yeah, man.
Nope.
You don't know the trick to fighting these bosses. Trick is to find the right pixel and stay on it. There you go.
I think this works, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. This.
No.
Oh no, you got to move up a bit. See, this boss's hitbox is a lot smaller than the boss. You know, it's like a shmup, really. I mean, you know, that's game design. So yeah, this is the strategy.
Oh, he almost caught me there.
Yeah, that's dangerous, man.
He's learning.
He's good. He's getting good.
He's done.
There he goes. He decided he'd had enough and just leaves.
So some of these passwords actually look different compared to when we played through it. And I'm just wondering what we're doing that's like giving us different passwords.
Oh yeah, you think like if you enter, like it'll give you a password and like You have different amounts of like health or something. You think?
Could be.
There's Bobby. Like, how long is he taking to clean his room? Like,
Alright, so now you have horseshoes, which seems like kind of a step up from bubbles and pillows.
yeah, you are throwing chunks of iron at the enemies. They don't. Bobby's not fucking around anymore. They also don't have an arc. He's got the greatest throwing arm on the planet. Here's that sliding gimmick again, you know. That one you love. It's so good they decided they'd bring it back. So.
Oh, right.
Oh man, I forgot this.
So did I.
What is it?
It's Webley, I think.
You mean? Okay, for that guy. Oh my god, you can deflect him.
Yeah, Webley's the real MVP.
Don't fall down that pit.
I actually wasn't sure if I could land on this counter, so I thought that was gonna happen.
Can you imagine, like, drinking at this saloon? Just like... Whoa, don't go there. There's the hole in the floor. Someone should patch that up.
Wow.
Falls right down.
I can just jump on these guys.
Yeah, do the snake hop.
Oh.
That's what they call that, the snake hop strat. We're inventing Bobby's World speedrun tactics, I'm pretty sure. We, like... No one plays this game professionally. Like, we could be the first.
So what you're saying is, right now we're the two greatest Bobby's World players.
Yeah, in theory, because, like, you know, this is an unreleased game. Like, you know, how many people have played this game? I mean, it's a shame, really, because, like, you know, this...
Yeah.
Like, you know, this... I think if I were a kid, like, you know, get off of school, like, first thing you do, like, run home, play fucking Bobby's World. Like... Can you imagine, like...
Yeah, I'd be pumped to play this game. And getting, like, a rocket ship in the Wild West that shoots horseshoes.
Oh yeah, we didn't cover that. Like, you did the space level earlier, but now it's like, yeah, you get a rocket, Wild West rocket, you know, like the Cowboys Road. And but yeah, I'm just imagining like, hey Dan, I got this new game. It's called Bobby's World. You want to go home and let's play it? Like, just get off of school, just come home and play this game, and you're like, wow, this fucking sucks. But you don't, I guess you don't know that because you're like 8.
I mean, if you're 8, this would be like the best game in the universe.
Here's
Go into the closet.
Yeah, here's my favorite mechanic. You know, the spooky level. The obvious mechanic here is a rope swing mechanic. That's you know, it's thematically correct. Look at that.
How do you... Oh, right. Right, it'd be X, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes. So, I personally had a lot of trouble with this mechanic. I'm really hoping Dan will have too, because, you know, just like, when do you jump off? Like, there is no time that feels right to jump off of that. He just, like, frantically flops around, he, like, jerks around on that thing.
Okay.
You can change
Alright.
direction and he just jerks to one side. Oh, that guy had like a had a really dramatic death animation. That like carried on for a bit.
I feel kind of bad about that one.
See, it's the same for you as when I was playing. You can, like you were dying in the beginning, but now it's like 6 hearts, 5 lives. Like this game gets easier as it goes on.
Okay. Yeah.
You missed that one. Maybe it's not that like the game doesn't get easier as you go on. So like, what if this game's called Bobby's World, right? So like, as you play the game, you just like start to understand these weird like lurching jumps and the like the awful arcs on the ball things that you throw. And so it's like the longer you play this game, like the further you're delving into like Bobby's world. And so like this game is just like its own world. You play this game and like you're in Bobby's world. I mean, okay.
$360.
I don't remember this level being so long.
So we're probably near the end then. What is he doing? Like, was that
Yeah,
his
look
tongue?
out for that picture. It's yes. This is where things start to get really spooky.
I'm still getting my buns jumbled up.
Yeah, it's like what Super Nintendo game? Like okay, in the realms of like, you know, basic platform games on the Super Nintendo, right? Like
Yeah.
what games use every button except for Y? Like Y is never used in this game, and it's like your thumb is right there. Like it's always sitting on Y.
I thought why was the projectile?
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, so this game uses literally every button on the controller. Like, it's not a complicated game. You can scroll the screen left with R and L. We didn't show that off, but you can.
Yeah, see, I hit A there thinking that I was doing the webby grapple.
Yes, like... Just imagine, like, the design meeting for this game. They're like, we need something to make this stand out from other games. I think you should have a shield. Yeah, that's Bobby's world. Like, he holds up this rabbit thing and it's a shield.
It's clearly a spider.
Oh, here we go. Here's where it starts to get hard.
This is so real.
Like, hey, remember all those times you swung on these things? Well, what if you had to swing on a bunch more things? What if you had to swing on 2 things? No, 3 things. Yes, see? 2 things. That's manageable, but they throw in that 3rd, that's like... Now we're getting hard. This is the last level, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah, so, you know, this is the ultimate challenge. It's the final platforming gauntlet.
Spooksville.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Man, it is not easy. In fact, I'm kind of glad that you're dying, because it's like, yeah, it's fucking hard.
noticed that even like these little zombie kids, even they look better proportioned than Bobby, or at least more realistic proportion.
Bobby is an alien in his own world. Like, oh man, the gravestones. Shit. I hope you die again.
Thanks for that.
Because maybe we'll come across them again, but like, no. See, every gravestone is turned the right way. Oh, there we go. Okay, so at the beginning of this level, there is... there we go. There is a single gravestone that they were like, we want this to be going the other way, so they just mirrored it. And, like, someone was okay with that. Someone was like, you know, it says RIP is backwards, and they were like, you know, yeah. It's weird, though, because, like, man, that's the only gravestone that is backwards.
Maybe the guy's name was just Cure.
Pooh? Or like O backwards? No, P backwards is 9. Right, so it's like 91 O.
Could be his street name, I guess.
Last life. Yeah, you can't mess this one up.
No, I can't.
Unless you get, like, you know, an extra life, because there's like 1,000 million of these lollipop things. Man, this is that baseline in this level. Man, this is... You might not see the end.
Guess not.
Dan, you can't let the people down. Just gotta collect 2 more lollipops.
There we go, I've earned a fuck up.
And Bobby lives longer. Bobby can continue his miserable existence. I still don't know what that is. It's like you get like a white thing, and it's like that's full health. Come on, Dan. Last life.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You gotta master this challenge. You can't master the swinging challenge. The end is right after that. You know that, right?
I'm doing it. Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is way too much. This is... I'm gonna have to, like, de-stress after this. Oh man.
That's it.
That's it.
Game over.
Look at Bobby. Oh, he's mad. Here, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll show you how it's done. Whoa. Oh, you just press the direction and he, like, starts moving towards the thing, and it's like I'm not holding anything here. He just starts moving towards it. So where do I start over from? This level. Okay, that's good. I like that there's no consequence for continuing.
Just remember, you can only do that 2 more times.
Oh, that's... Well, like, also, I guess there is kind of a consequence, because, like, now I don't have, like, 6 hearts. I only got 3. And, you know, considering this final boss that I'm gonna have to fight, I'm a bit worried. Because let's be real here, it's a... This final boss is unlike anything we've ever seen. See, I go to press B, and, you know, it's like B's not the button. You gotta press X to jump off of those things, because X is the swing button. And I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure timing actually matters here. Like, I'm afraid to test it because, like, maybe it does matter, but, like, you know, just jumping off of those things. Here we go. This is uncharted territory now. They were like, what was really good before that we should bring back? And I was like, oh yeah, these things. This is good. Bring back the bars.
Right at the end of the level.
Yeah,
too.
right. Very end of the level. What do we do? Put in some bars. They were good. There were some good things. So here you go. Here's the final boss. Oh, never mind. It's still one of these.
Yeah, you gotta become a wizard first.
Yeah, this. Oh yeah, how could we forget this broom section? Like,
With the broom that spits out pumpkins for you.
yeah, the broom just like vomits pumpkins. Like, blah, God. And Bobby is just perpetually facing you. Like, so here, you know, they've obviously just mirrored his sprite, but like, so this would mean that as Bobby turns, he's turning his head to continue facing you, the player. So, like, as his body's moving, his head is also turning in the opposite direction. And
This is also the part where we feel a little uncomfortable that we're playing a bootleg game.
yeah. Yeah, like, so Bobby is just always staring at you. Like, that's creepypasta right there. Like, and just the way he's sitting here, just like, I don't know, it's something about it. Just is like, what is going on with his legs? Like, it doesn't even look like they're connected to his body here. Like, look at his legs and look at his body. Like, there's a clear, like, break in the spray right there. And you turn and like, you see his butt. It's like, whoa. I don't want to see that. Bobby. I'm kind of going out of my way to try and collect more of these lollipops, because it's like, you know, I want to be stocked up for the final boss.
Worst case scenario, you can get enough lives to farm more hearts.
Yeah, that is true. Like, because like we were saying before, every time you die, it just respawns that heart thing there. So we could just go and get 6 hearts. Okay, final boss is this.
This thing.
This purple thing. This is so yeah, this is. It's like, hey, remember that other boss you fought twice? Well, here it is again. And now, and the background just kind of shakes around. It just vibrates.
That's because it's the climax.
Yeah. I don't know why I like that so much. It's just like, yeah, there it is. It vibrates. And that's how the game closed off. You know, it's like his brother is riding a dog and huge for some reason. It's like sometime in all that, Bobby cleaned his room. I don't know how he found the time, because, like, you know, some, like, haunted castles and stuff. And see Mom just kind of, like, puts this lollipop on your head. Here's a lollipop. Just places it on your forehead. You earned this lollipop. This collectible that you've collected like hundreds of through the whole game. You know, here's this lollipop for finishing the game. Good job. And that's Bobby's World. I spent $25 on this game.
$25 for roughly 25 minutes of entertainment.
These people were making a lot more than minimum wage with prices like that, I tell you what. Wonder like where these guys are now. Call up not chip level designs. No. Call up one of these people in the credits like, hey, remember Bobby's World? Like what happened with that game?
Yeah, we could dial up Layla Chang, see what she's been up to for a while, see if she'd be willing to autograph our reproductive copy of Bobby's World.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you played Bobby's World? Oh man, I was pushing for that game, but it never got out. Like, trying to get Bobby's World released, and studio would not allow it. But we know. See, we've seen the secret now. So like that's it. We're in the secret. We're in on the secret.